Well, I don't think she'd have a problem doing that, because Carmen's always smiling. Now I'd like to go to the members of the community, Carmen's friends and admirers who know her so well, and will have their own special stories and anecdotes to tell you today. Carmen always has time to do volunteer work, and where she finds the time, I don't know, but she does, and like all volunteers, she makes the time to do it. She serves as a Pink Lady at Holy Cross Hospital, lucky patients, I'd say, and today Lou Pond is here to tell you about the Carmen she knows, and Lou should know because she was one of the co-founders of Holy Cross Hospital. Lou? Carmen, who wears a coat of many colors. Besides the numerous things that she has done, she's been a long-time member of the Holy Cross Hospital Auxiliary, also an officer. She's been both president, vice president, and a worker. Somewhere around 72, 73, I found some more records. She claims that Ruth Fish is the one who started her in a lot of volunteer work, including the auxiliary. She's always had concern for others. She would always pick up extra papers and magazines that had been donated to the auxiliary, also from the Harwood, and she'd take them to prisoners or shut-ins or whoever. She has had too many activities lately to be an active worker in the snack bar or information desk. Those are our two main volunteer spots. But let Valentine's Day come along when we honor the staff and employees of the hospital. And guess who comes laden with trays of goodies. It might be sandwiches, it might be cookies, or it might be bean dip, which is one of her specialties, and pitches right in, helps to decorate, helps to serve, and she even stays to clean up. I don't know whether many of you know that she's also quite a beautician. Some time ago, I asked Carmen how she kept her skin from getting all wrinkled, like most of us do after living here for a number of years. And she said, olive oil and aloe vera. I've tried it, but it doesn't do for me what it's done for Carmen. I have a filing cabinet, and in one drawer I keep sort of a who's who in Taos. And I don't know whether you gave me this. You have it? This was the certificate of appreciation from the Smithsonian. And then the article, a one-woman cultural preservation committee. And I'll leave these at the table in case someone would like to look at them later. Very good. Congratulations, Carmen. Carmen also belongs to the Historical Society, and Andy Lindquist of this important house organization is here to tell you about Carmen's involvement with the THS.
First of all, I want to say something about the women's division. I think that's a very formidable sounding name. Just looking around, I served for a while in the 49th Armored Division, and I'd like to make a suggestion. You change it to something like Circle of Brains, Beauty, and Distinction. Words that I think also apply particularly to Carmen. She's a lady very full of energy, as we've already heard, and involvement. And it's hard to believe, truly, that she does as much as she does. I can see a truck going by with a lady in a hard hat, and I know she's on her way to do something. Anyway, she's been very active in the Historical Society. Presently, she's serving on the board of directors, and she's also in charge of our folklore committee. And she's done a number of projects and has some more underway, and I hope to someday to be able to stand up here and tell you about the final result. But Carmen, I really congratulate you, and I also want to thank you very much for your contribution.
No one, I don't think, in this room loves her church and her God more than Carmen. She's volunteered endless hours at St. Francis ASC's church and the parish she grew up in and belongs to, and every year she helps replaster the church, donating 2 weeks out of the year to assist in this project. And here today to tell you about Carmen Velarde's devotion to her God and to her church is Juan Velarde. He's going to have to stop eating right now.
Thank you very much for permitting me to say a few words on behalf of Carmen. I've known her for quite a few years. And first of all, I was asked to say something about our society, which is the SPMDTU, which means Society Protection Mutual of United Workers. This society was started in 1900, November 1900, by some of the hermanos. The Spanish conquistadores came to New Mexico and the New World, and they always along brought the Spaniard friars, priests, who didn't come to reconquer for the king, but to plant the faith, the seed of faith. The hermanos of the Moradas were left without any priests for a long time. Different areas didn't have any priests, so they were the ones that started keeping the religion alive, and later on they foresaw that they didn't want only to save their souls, it was their primary thing of their doings, but they also wanted to have a little insurance protection of their brotherhood. So they started the SPMDTU with a policy where all the members will have something or other when they die for their burial. They also wanted to have unity among themselves. In the society right now we have members who are bankers, lawyers, teachers, and we, the ones that aren't lawyers or teachers, we learn from them. We have